welcome back to the channel. We are doing some American Truck Simulator. The caveat to this one is we're trying to find the rollout for the Thrustmaster 248. If we can find that one. If not, we'll just do another bucket loader or something like that. But we are looking, maybe if I can't do during this week, it'll be the weekend for sure. Here we are. Thrustmaster, steering wheel. That one is 303 miles. So let's begin that one. And this is a new thing I'm doing. This is basically an online run, which I have not done before. And I'm trying to see if I can do the little thing that they're doing to get the Thrustmaster T248 wheel. You know, if I can again get that through winning it, obviously the chances are pretty slim, but what the hell. And it looks pretty cool, so what the hell, we'll do it. We'll do it, get her done. My lighting is off in here, but we'll have to make do, because I just realized how horrible the lighting is in this place. Oh. I think we got to go to the trailer. Where is the trailer? Got to go to the world map to find out where it's at. Let's just get out of this thing because I don't know where the hell I am. I do not remember where we left off. And I need to set a waypoint to go get this load. Where is... Okay, 1 mile. We got to find this trailer. And get it and go. It's 300 miles. It's not anything too big. Try not to hit anything, but it is kind of hard not to at times because visibility is a bit obscured. But it is what it is. We're going to make do. I don't even know if that's a major road. Is that a major road? No, it looks kind of off the beaten path. Alright, let's rock and roll. Let's get going. See if we can get this picked up. Yeah, this is definitely off the beaten path. It's a good thing we picked up those nice tires that we got recently, because they're going to come in handy for all this crazy runs that we're making. Oh, that's a garage. It's a good thing. It's right at a place where we can see if our truck is up to snuff. And I think there's some accessories that we're supposed to pick up while we get this load. So why don't we swing in here real quick. We're not going to do any repairs, but we want to do configuration. And I think it's interior accessories. No, it's not sun visor. Why is it picking that stuff? Is it interior? It's got to be interior. Interior, there we go. We did the Ultra, but I'm curious to find out. I think there was supposed to be something you were supposed to get in addition to that. but I don't really remember. I think it's probably a downloadable thing that I'm going to have to do. Let's get out of here. Let's get this load finished, or at least picked up, and we'll get boogieing, because I think our truck is up to snuff anyway. Yeah, good from there. Let's go get this picked up. We'll definitely take a screenshot of it as well. See if we can upload it to our socials at some point. How do you get in there? Alright. Yep, that's the bugger right there. Nice fancy steering wheel and everything. Now if I have that steering wheel, I can back up all the time with the steering wheel. But with a frickin' this thing right here, if you get your truck messed up, you're in a world of hurt. Alright, we are looking at it. We're going to do some little bit of stuff before we get out of there. I think, yeah, that's a screenshot there. Nice one. All right. Now that we're done that, whoops. Let's see if we can get this delivered. It's a 303 miles, which is not bad if it's not through a lot of crap roads. You know, if it's mostly interstate and stuff like that, we'll be good. And I hope nobody's going to run into us. But I can't make any guarantees. And then when I have time, which I'm very limited in time during the week, I'd like to see what we can do about making sure we can get the Thrustmaster accessories so we can accessorize the interior of the truck with all of that stuff. It's an oddball trailer. That's kind of right in the middle of the road. Yeah, this is our first time connecting to the world of trucks and having an account with them. I've always wanted to do that, but just never got around to it. Now I had a reason to, so bam, Skippy, we jumped right in there and got that done right quick. Of course, it had taken me a minute to figure out a few things, like the code, or not the code, but like each game has like a key, and I don't know, I got it through Steam, so I'm like, well, if you bought it through Steam, just click here. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that makes sense. So that got that taken care of rather quickly. It was very seamless, quick. Oh, nice, big whatever over there, some animal thing. Yeah, it was very seamless. So we're going to try over the next series to get all of these done on video and some screenshots taken so we can do some social media thing with that, Thrustmaster, and perhaps my Insta and my Facebook and Twitter that I don't use. All of those things I really don't use all that much, but they're there for these kind of things. And we'll see if we can win one of those things, because I'd love to get one. And the thing is, if I won one of those things, I would probably play it one time with it and put it back in the box, because in my opinion, it would be a collector's item, just because it would have the American Truck Simulator or Euro Truck 2 Simulator logo on it, and I would consider that to be something that you would not want to make as an everyday gaming, streaming, driving wheel. I'd probably end up getting one just for everyday use. I can tell you one thing, it would probably be a whole lot more fun to play with the wheel than to play with the controller. I just love playing this game, so if I were to have a controller, it would certainly add to the experience for sure. But anyway, we're going through a little town here. I should probably bring up the menu to see how many miles we have to go. But I'll do that when we're kind of at a stoplight or something like that. I don't like to do that when we're on the fly, because it's kind of dangerous. I was watching a stream, the stream that they had from the SES Software, the guys that make this game. And the guys that make this game, they get into little wrecks and stuff too, and it's kind of funny because you got these professional gamers that all they do is game. 256, we're doing good, we're doing good. And they can't avoid it sometimes, so when I have a little mishap every now and then, I don't feel bad now, because if the guys that make the game sometimes just, for whatever reason, can't keep it between the lines, so to speak, then I don't feel so bad. Actually, my truck could have been repaired back there at that facility. I did not realize that. Oh well. We'll get it squared away before the next run, for sure. Yeah, I think we'll be doing a lot of stuff with the World of Truck stuff, because I think the loads will be a lot better too. Well, especially if they're adding stuff like this. I haven't even completed all the Volvo stuff yet. But then again, you know, it's one of those things. I didn't want this on all the time. I only do maybe, I don't know, 2 to 4 download or uploads a week on this. If I were to do one every day, that'd be a different story. We're trying to get some variety in this channel, and it's kind of hard to do that when you love one game more than anything else at this point. They keep adding new and better stuff to it. Unlike GTA Online, basically the same crap for 8 years. It's basically fundamentally the same game from day one. But when you're adding maps and different type DLC stuff that you can add to it, it makes it that much better. I mean, the new paint schemes that they have, I could pretty much buy another truck and deck it out pretty cool. This would probably be my main rig, but I could try out different trucks and stuff. So yeah, I gotta try different trucks out too. I gotta stop just driving my own little somewhat customized rig that I got now. Do something more flashy. But I'm definitely going to upload this to Steam, and then obviously my my screenshots I took is what I'm referring to, but my other accounts that I have, socials, all of that. Yeah, the speed's 65, but 55 seems to be reasonable. I want to make sure these wheels get there so I could potentially get one. Laugh out loud. I was asking during the chat when they had this giveaway thing that they were doing about when the company that sells this, you know, through Amazon, Thrustmaster, when they were going to have some available to sell. As originally it was scheduled for October 22nd, and I remember looking back, they pushed it back to November 21st. So because of this shipping stuff that we're dealing with now, it's probably going to be delayed. And who knows, it might be a situation where people buy 2 or 3 and do the same thing they did with the PlayStation. But I'm not sure that it's going to be that of a hot commodity like the PlayStation 5 was. It certainly would be in a niche community, but I mean, there's plenty of other wheels I could certainly get that are currently available, and I wouldn't have to wait. But I want one that worked with these guys that make this game, because this is primarily the game I would be using it on. I obviously would be using it for Forza 5 when that comes out and things like that, but you know, if this company's got their stamp on it and they like it, then I'm for it. People use other wheels, obviously, for this game, but I prefer something that they kind of endorse, because they haven't really endorsed anything yet, to my knowledge. But anyway, we're going through the desert in a truck with no name, so I don't know. That's funny, I don't care who you are. I think we're on our way to Moab. I just took whatever one I could get, and I didn't even pay. I knew that what the load was, I just didn't. I think we were in Moab, and we were headed elsewhere. It's not a very long trip, it's 300 miles. We don't get stuck behind too many slowpokes. It should be a pretty quick and easy run. Yeah, I'd like to be one of those people that could back up a trailer with a controller, but I just do not have the dexterity to, nor the patience. I think it has more to do with the patience than anything else, than to be sitting there for 25-30 minutes trying to back up one of these things. I've seen people with a wheel and they have a hard time backing it up, and I know with a wheel I could do it, because I've hauled stuff with trailers before, and you forget, but once you get in there and you start moving it around, you kind of remember, oh yeah, everything's kind of ass backwards. You almost do what the opposite, what you normally do to back. That almost looks like Devil's Tower over there. Very similar. If it's not, I'd be... well, that's in Wyoming, so this is very much a look-alike for sure. We haven't been in Wyoming in a couple episodes. Got to get back there and go through Yellowstone. We have not done that yet. It's another thing we got to do. If I could only retire and just sit there and play games all the time, I could get all this stuff done. That ain't happening. Yeah, another viewpoint coming up. We've done that one. because it's I don't know, got a different color to it, purple. Yeah, we're back in Arizona. We haven't been there in a while. Been a bit of time. Jeez, this truck is just ridiculous. The truck in front of me, I meant to say. Mine is fine. But I think he's taking those turns at 35 because, well, that's what it says. But when you have a liquid load, I guess you kind of need to. Because he looks like a fuel. I guess you kind of want to be a little more careful, but I just wish he was going somewhere else. Alright, we're going to be making a left up here. Oh, good. It's not a stop sign and try to fight your way out there kind of thing. We're kind of low on fuel, but I don't think I want to take a chance. We'll stop at a fuel place if we need to, but I don't think we need to. I think we have enough to finish this delivery. We got a roundabout coming up here, or no, that's a merge lane or a median lane coming up or something. Yeah, it's a median, and then it merges to a route instead of a highway. Well, now we got it kicked up to 65, so we're flying now. It's pretty handy how I got into the world of trucks, and then I'm looking for this particular load, one of these at least, and like it's in the same place. There's one available in the same place where I pretty much just did my last delivery. And I'm like, how convenient. I didn't have to travel like maybe a mile. That was awesome. I'm hoping they all go that way. We're going to do one and this one, and then the next episode, which probably be another one of these until I get all 5 of them. They can be in Euro or American. So I got the option either way. Ooh, this truck is coming in fast. Damn, that was quick. It was quick for me to get over to my side. I kind of took a liberty with that turn. I should have went a lot slower and a little bit more cautious. But we made it in there without hurting anybody, so we're good. So we're now on the 191. Yeah, if we see a filling station, i.e. gas, diesel station or whatever that's convenient for me to pull in and get fuel, I will do that, but I'm not going to make a big yank about it because I think we have enough to finish this one. There's like a couple hundred miles left in this delivery. That's more than enough. Maybe set the cruise up. 65, just leave it. Works for me. Whoa, see, I'm drifting off the road. I'm doing a little drifting here. A little bit of lag there for a second. But that happens sometimes. I turned a lot of the settings down so it would reduce that, but oh, that would have been a nice fuel station to swing into, but with a cruise set, it's kind of hard. It doesn't pop in on the map quick enough. That's what having that other GPS gives you a little bit more view of what's coming down the pike, but I really like the clean look of the truck, you know, so that's kind of the reason I keep it like that. I mean, it's a video game, but it doesn't have to look like a video game. I want it to be like you're in the truck and you're driving it, or at least you got the view of the driver and he's taking you for a ride or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to check the DLC after this and see if there's accessories I can download so we can put in the interior of things. I saw that before, but I kind of was just wanted to get in and play, so a lot of times that's what happens. Just jump in there and try to go and get her done. But regardless, if I win that wheel or not win that wheel, I think eventually we're going to have that wheel or something else in the near future. Because I think with some of the racing games, I got a wheel, but the dang thing is just cheap. I should have never bought it. I thought I could use it for racing stuff, but the steering is so tight on it, it's just practically unusable. And kind of wished I had done a little more research on these wheels before I bought it. And I tried hooking it up to this machine, and this computer was like, that ain't gonna work for that. You know, you have to spend pretty decent money to get something that's gonna work and work well and actually feel like you're driving, you know. It's got to feel like you're actually behind the wheel of a truck, car, or whatever. like we got a right-hand turn coming up on here, coming up here, and I think this is an interstate ramp, so that'll be pretty nice to get back on the interstate. Yeah, we took that turn pretty decent this time, didn't screw it up. Probably should have slowed down a little bit more, but we made it unscathed. No scratches, no nothing. It looks like the sun is about ready to set. I have no idea what the game time temperature, or the game time, yeah, we're 7 p.m., so we need lights. 34 miles. Yeah, we're almost finished this one anyhow. I mean, we still got plenty of fuel for the rest of this run. Wow, I should have. See, that's what happens. Texting and driving's dangerous. I wasn't texting or anything, but just not paying attention for a second, you're off the freaking road. So, anyway, 30 miles left. And the first of 4, or the first of 5 in the books. Yeah, we're at that point now where if you're in the path of that sunlight coming at you, it's going to be a bear. Whoa, we almost missed our turn. I should have been looking more left. We are so fortunate that nobody was there. It's one thing, I get a steering wheel, I'll be able to use the mouse a little bit more for quickly being able to span to the left or the right. Yeah, because the mouse gives you this like kind of view. You know, it's a little dizzying, but yes. You can do that on the controller too, but if you get a steering wheel, you're probably going to want to have your... I think we're good. We don't have anybody on us. No, we're good. You got your probably your left hand on the steering wheel and your right hand could jump over to the mouse to get quick view, and then you could just turn. I curved that a little bit. It was almost hard to avoid. It really was. We're going to stop the truck real quick. Yeah, how about that? Cool. Yeah, because we're at that point where it's going to be a challenge to see if you're in the wrong spot. Yeah, we're going to play it safe because I don't have one of these fancy freaking steering wheels that everybody keeps talking about. All the way here, yep. We got it. All right, so that one was a 383 total miles. We did it. Moab to Holbrook. All right, that's awesome. So that one is in the books. We are on our way. So now we got that done. We got one steering wheel rollout done of 1 of 5. We are going to do the Cruising Wyoming. I didn't realize that was actually the World of Trucks part of it, but we're definitely going to do all of those and get that stuff taken care of. If you enjoyed the content, thumbs up. You know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't done so. And also, I failed to mention, if you like to see this stuff when it premieres, hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when one of our videos gets uploaded and starts airing live. So, with that, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.